Did you know that many Tokyo locals walk between Shinjuku Station and Shinjuku-sanchome instead of taking the train? Most tourists walk above ground because it's more scenic, but locals often choose the underground passageway instead. It's faster, there's no traffic lights, it's air-conditioned, and you can stay dry even on rainy days. But why are these two stations so close together in the first place? Today, I'll show you the route and explain why Shinjuku has another station called Shinjuku-sanchome. Hi, I'm Nobuko, and today I'm at Shinjuku-sanchome Station. Let's go! This is Shinjuku-sanchome Station. Although it's only one stop from Shinjuku Station on the Marunouchi line, many people don't bother taking the train. Instead, they simply walk. And almost immediately, you'll see the sign. This sign marks the point where the Shinjuku Station area begins. But here's the funny part. The closest station when you are standing here is actually Shinjuku-sanchome Station. The two stations are only about 350 meters apart. On the Marunouchi line, the official distance is just 0.3 kilometers. So why are these two stations so incredibly close to each other? The answer is actually quite different from another part of stations I featured before, Shinjuku and Yoyogi. In that case, Shinjuku Station gradually expanded over time until it ended up very close to Yoyogi Station. But this pair has a completely different story. So why are these two stations so close together? Unlike Shinjuku and Yoyogi, this wasn't caused by a station gradually expanding. Shinjuku-sanchome wasn't meant to replace Shinjuku Station. Instead, it was built to make the eastern side of Shinjuku easier to reach, especially the shopping district around Isetan. In other words, these two stations were designed to complement each other from the very beginning. It was built to make the eastern side of Shinjuku easier to reach. This is actually one of the things that surprises many visitors to Tokyo. In many cities around the world, one station is usually operated by one railway company. But Tokyo works differently. Instead of a single operator, Tokyo has several railway companies, including JR, Tokyo Metro, Toei Subway, and many private railways. Each company built its own network over many decades. That means different stations can end up serving the same neighborhood. Rather than replacing each other, they complement each other and give people more travel options. That's one reason Tokyo's railway map looks so complicated at first. But once you get used to it, you simply choose the east station or line that's most convenient for your destination. So in Tokyo, the nearest station isn't always the one with the same you expect. And that's it. We've already reached the Shinjuku Station. Just 2 minutes and 27 seconds. That's how close the two stations really are. So if they are this close, should you walk underground or above ground? The underground route has several advantages. There are no traffic lights, you are protected from rain, it's air conditioned, and it's usually more comfortable if you are carrying luggage. But walking above ground has its own advantages. You can see the city, discover shops and restaurants, and get a much better feel for Shinjuku. So if you are in a hurry, I'd recommend the underground route. But if it's your first time in Shinjuku, I'd definitely walk above ground at least once. So what did we learn? Shinjuku-sanchome and Shinjuku Station are only about 350 meters apart, but they were built to serve different parts of Shinjuku. Tokyo's railway system may seem complicated at first, but that's because several railway companies work together to serve the city. And whether you choose the underground passage or the street bulb depends on what kind of journey you want. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. バイバイ、またね。